Well, hello. Well, hello. Are you the only girl out here today? Are you the only deer we have to start this week's deer video? How are we going to have a deer video without deer? You're watching Beamer, aren't you? You're watching Beamer, aren't you? Huh? Are you watching Beamer? Well, I see you. I see you. Yeah, you don't have to worry about me. You know that. You know that. Yeah. Let's see if we can't get some food. Maybe get a few more deer coming. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Let's look around. Let's look around before we do that and see what's happening. The deer whisperer is at work. Looky, coming here. Oh, there's Forrest. There's Forrest, and he still has his antlers. Another week with his antlers is starting out. Looky, coming here. Looky, looky, looky. There was only one deer out here, and Jimmy came out, and look at the pretty babies. Oh, my goodness. Oh, this is so exciting. This is so very exciting. I'm going to back off here a little bit and set this down and try to level it up a little bit. I'm sorry about that, guys and girls. You know, Jimmy's doing all of this by himself. Jimmy's doing all this by himself, so I don't really know. I'm just pointing the camera out there and playing with my babies, the boys and girls. Hi, guys and girls. Hi, Forrest. Hi, Forrest. That head net looks a little tight on you, but I know it's not. I know it's not. Look at how many deer we have here this morning. There's that big wild buck out there. There's Forrest. There you go, buddy. There you go, buddy. There you go, buddy. I'm throwing it in all directions, so not all the deer is going to be in the picture, obviously. Get it up for everybody. Get it up for everybody. Putting quite a bit out. We have lots of deer. Lots of deer. We want everybody to get their fair share. No doubt about that. No doubt about it. Everybody gets their fair share. Come on in here, Big 12 Point. Come on in here, Big 12 Point. Yeah. Looky there. Looky there. And I picked Chris a pizza last night. So I brought some pizza crumbs out. Beamer was kind of sick last night. He normally will eat the very last of the pizza you don't eat. She didn't eat it. She was not feeling good, dog. Beamer actually did not eat her. Oh, and here's a banana from my. I know that boy likes banana peels. I don't know about everybody else, but I had a banana in my cereal this morning. Some pizza, which is bread. They might like that just fine. They might not. I don't know. And I also had a few slices of bread that got a little old while we were not here. So I'm gonna put this bread out there for them also. Let them clean that up. You know what I need to do? I need to get me a few pigs. They'll clean up about all the bad food you have and the old food you have. They're not paying a whole lot of attention to the pizza. They're not paying a whole lot of attention to the banana peels. They're not paying a whole lot of attention to anything but the South Fresh deer food. That's right. I can't believe they're not eating that bread. Yeah, Betty, that bread. Isn't that something? Well, they'll eat it. I got a lot of South Fresh deer food out there. Well, I'll get another week started here with Lucy's deer herd. We don't have Lucy anymore. Every now and then I get a note because we've got lots of people that don't watch all the time. I sure appreciate those of you that do, that watch every single video. I know that a lot of you are in areas where you don't really see deer very often. Some of you are in cities, some of you are living in apartments that maybe even big skyscrapers up where you got a great view, but you don't see any deer. And so we're just thrilled to be able to share our deer with you. And they're not always exciting. It's not always an exciting thing, but we're getting ready to have an exciting situation because the deer antlers are going to start growing. The babies are going to start popping out. It'll be perhaps April, but May will be the big month. It might be some as early as April, and we're going to start having babies around everywhere. We'll be watching closely for that. We are into the shortest month of the year, only 28 days, and I don't like February. I don't like February at all. I don't know about y'all, but I don't like February. The fishing is generally not very good unless you go way south. The hunting seasons are pretty much over, and I didn't get to hunt at all this last year because of the situation with my beautiful bride, Chris, but Chris is doing great. But we get started on another great week of Lucy's Herd, and it's going to be an exciting, exciting year. We get through this month here, it's going to be about springtime. All right, dears. All right, dears. I don't even know how many we got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 or 18. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 or 17 or 18. 17 at least. 17 at least. So it's just absolutely gorgeous right there. They're all right here close by, eating in the yard, and it's just absolutely great. The big 12 point is right off out there waiting for me to leave so he can come up here. He's just a little bit bashful, but there he is. What a beauty. What a beauty. It is just after daylight, and we have nobody around but Thunder Chicken. He's the only thing here this morning. He is gorgeous. Now, I don't know what happened to his buddy. You remember, just barely daylight. That's why the picture is so grainy. I suppose that's why it's so grainy. And I zoomed out. There's a crow. There's a few crows out there. They took off as soon as I walked out. But he's a beautiful bird. I don't know what happened to his young buddy that's been running around with him, that Jake. I don't know if they're just parted companies or an owl or a hawk or something. might have got his little buddy. Owls and hawks are very, very, very bad on turkeys. They kill lots of turkeys. And they're protected, so we're getting more and more owls and hawks, and it really hurts the turkey population all over the country. I hear some shots this morning. Duck season still going on, evidently. That's a beautiful sight to start the day. Thought I would just walk around the edge of the house. I got brand new morel targets and still shoot that old one right there. They will literally last forever. And you see some ducks are asleep. Some of those ducks are asleep right there. See some got their heads tucked under. Thought I would just walk out here and give you a real quick look at what my world looks like before daylight. I've been up, I've only been up about an hour and a half. Look at all the ducks up there. You see all those? It's spatial. Look at all those ducks. I could see them better that backed off, couldn't you? Probably. Kind of changed when I zoomed in there. A camera person I am not. I'm just a poor country fisherman. Not many ducks out here in front of the house this morning. The wind is calm. I thought I might slip up on a lot of ducks. They've been here every morning. Just a lot of them hadn't got in here yet. But that is beautiful. Oh, here's some deer. Imagine that. There's some of my babies out there. I think that's exactly what that is 3 babies. Yep, those are 3 babies. 3 of the deer that were born here this year. Take a look up in the sky, and you can see the moon is waning. Maybe you can't see the moon is waning. It's down to almost half. Waning means that it's getting smaller. It's not getting wet. It's not waning. It's getting smaller. Some of my babies in the yard. I think I'll go throw them some feed. I love them. And that is before sunrise at the Eagle. What a beautiful sight and a great way to start a day. Chris is still in bed. She just got up and I took her to the bathroom. She went back to bed and she said, "Are you coming back to bed?" I said, "No, baby, I'm making us a pot roast for dinner after church. And some strawberries, cutting strawberries, putting sugar in them. How good is life?" Ah. The deer down by the water this morning getting them a drink. Looks like 3 of them are down there getting them a drink. They drink a long time. They don't drink very often, but they do drink an awful long time, it seems like. Once they get down there, they just drink and drink and drink and drink and drink. I think that might be, right there in the middle, might be Forrest. He's been here this morning. I've seen him here this morning. Quite a few other deer in the yard. On another beautiful, beautiful morning. Cold. That is Forrest. There he is down there. Awful pretty with that water in the background. Yeah, he's a beautiful boy right there. Beautiful boy. I think they love the lake just about as much as I love the lake. Isn't that a pretty sight early in the morning like this? Just about as pretty as you can get. Looky there. Looky there. How majestic. How beautiful. Morning, Forrest. Good morning, Forrest. Good morning, Forrest. Forrest has got antlers. TC does not. Poor TC. Wonder if they feel a little naked or they feel inferior or how they feel. But he's got some knobs, looks like already started back there. They're going to be big knobs this year, I believe, too. He is 6 or 7 years old. Still got deer drinking at the water. It's late in the morning, several down there. They enjoy this lake just about as much as Jimmy does, I believe. Well, not really. But they enjoy it. They love the lake. They love the water. They love to go down there and get them a nice cold drink early in the morning. That's got to feel really, really good to them. And they love the yard. Not much green in the yard, but they're still enjoying it, having a great time. There's one of my babies. It's a little baby buck. It's a little baby buck. Yes, it is. It's a little baby buck. We'll see what kind of antlers he has this year. Whitey, he's hanging on to his. Another one of my babies off down there. Got about a dozen in the yard this morning, I believe. Ah, he's such a pretty boy. Whatever they're eating in there, they're nibbling it pretty good. It's something down pretty close. There's still a little bit of green there, even though it's here right dead smack in the middle of the winter. What a beautiful sight this is right here. What a beautiful sight this is right here. Our babies, 5 babies, all 5 little babies out here. They're just so pretty. They're growing so much. You just look how big they're getting. A couple of those are bucks. And they're just gorgeous, gorgeous little deer. This little doe right here, she's a pretty little rascal. She looks a lot like Lucy. She's got just a beautiful little face on her. Does not have a broken nose. She says, "I'll run just a little bit." I don't know why. But that is just gorgeous right here in the middle of the day. Feeding out here in the yard. And they said, "That's all, Jimmy." we in heaven? God, am I in heaven?